Hey, in this video, I'm going to give you my honest physical therapist's review of the Theragun G3 Percussion Massage Tool. Before I get into the details and all the pros and cons of this device, I just want to let you know that I've got a playlist of other product reviews and tutorials that we've done on our channel before. You'll find that link to the playlist in the description below. I'm Dr. David Medoff, and I'm a specialist physical therapist at Paso Manual Physical Therapy, and this channel is dedicated to helping people stay healthy, active, and mobile while avoiding unnecessary surgery, injections, and pain medications. We make a variety of videos for all different kinds of body parts, including exercises and stretches and tips and advice to help you stay healthy. Please consider subscribing to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of the helpful videos we post every week. So first things first, let's unbox this so you can see exactly what comes in the box. Then I'll talk about the pros and cons of everything, and I'll talk about other features of this device. So this comes in kind of double boxing here. They like to, I love that sound that it makes. They like to make these things with lots of nice packaging these days. And then of course it comes in its own case. So we've got a lot of stuff to throw away here. But anyways, here's this nice case, kind of like a big lunchbox. It's pretty firm and solid, has a little bit of give to it, but it has got a nice zipper here. And this is really nice in case you want to travel with this or take it to the gym. I feel like I could, throw this in the back seat or in the back of a truck or throw it in a gym bag or in a locker or something, and it might get scuffed up and dirty, but my device will stay nice and just in perfect condition. So inside here we've got the Theragun itself. It's got some weight to it here. There it is. I'll talk about more specs here in a second. Oh, let me just show you this part. Here's one of the attachments that it comes with. So there's that one, and then we've got other attachments right here. There you go. And I'll tell you about the attachments in a minute. It's going to show you everything that's in here. And those are the 4 attachments this comes with, but just so that you can see what else is in here, they put a foam block in there. There's nothing else in this pocket. They just have that as a filler, I guess, so things don't fall out too easy. And then we've got the charging cable right here in this bubble wrap bag. Put that there. And then we've got the information that it comes with for the device. So there you go. That's everything that comes in the box. Now let me just tell you some of the pros and cons of this device, and I'll get it running here in a second as well. Let's talk about pros first. I love the shape of this Theragun. It is triangular shaped, so it offers multiple different angles for you to get leverage on your body whenever you're using this. And I love that it's simple as far as attachments as well. There's just 4 attachments. Some of the devices nowadays come with tons of attachments, and it can get confusing on which one to use. And people really just use 1 or 2 attachments consistently. It's rare that they put on other attachments besides their 1 or 2 favorite attachments. Overall, it's lightweight. I'd say it's kind of more middle to lightweight. I have held heavier Theraguns or percussion guns, but this one's fairly easy for me to move around. Now this does come with a 1-year limited warranty, and so they talk about it right here, which is really cool. So you can have confidence buying this in case it's broken or something happens. As long as it fits the criteria of the warranty, they'll probably replace it brand new for you, or replace the parts, or make sure that it's fixed so that you can use your device. They also have an app that you can connect to the device and use with this as well. And like I said earlier, one of the pros I think is the case. I love this case. It is pretty solid, and I feel like I can lug this around. The zipper doesn't look like it's going to come undone on its own, and it doesn't look like a cheap zipper as well. So I think the carrying case is important. I like to stay organized and make sure that my nice stuff stays nice. Cases are important for that. Now let's talk cons. Now I'm going to attach the head that was on here. Whew. There we go. Now this is not the quietest gun, as you can hear, and if you put it on your body, it's not that quiet at all. You can hear how loud this is. At the end of the day, it doesn't really bother me, especially if you're on your own, but if you're trying to have a conversation while using this or listening to the television or something else, it might obstruct you slightly. I wouldn't say it's so loud that it's overbearing, but it is a bit louder than other devices that I've used. And so that's a bit of a con, not a deal breaker by any means. Another con about this is the speeds. So Let me turn it off so you can hear me talk. Here, there isn't any electrical display. It's just got two soft buttons right here, a power button, and then it's got a short line and a long line right here. What the short line means is the low intensity, the low revolutions per minute, and then the long line is the higher revolutions per minute. So it's a low speed and a high speed. And those are the only two speeds you've got to deal with. So it doesn't bother me. I wouldn't say it's a big con, but I do like the guns that give you a little more options than this. But just to show you what that looks like, that's the low speed. I put that on my leg there. Feels fine. Oh, there's the low speed. I'm so sorry. I had it on the high speed. So there's your low speed, and there's your high speed. There's no other speeds. That's it. But this works. I would be happy with that. I don't, for simplicity's sake, I think that works just fine. But if you want something with more options out there, this gun is limited to just 2 speeds. Online, I found that this has a 2-hour battery life, which is lower than most guns that I've seen. Most guns are 4 hours or more. I've seen up to 8 hours on some of the guns. This does have some good power to it, so that might be why you have a lower battery life on this. If you're using this for personal use, you're probably not going to notice a big problem with that because you can just plug it right back in. And if you're the only one to use it, or maybe you share it with another family member or friend, I doubt you'll run out of battery very fast. And you'll need to be charging it super frequently. But if you're going to be using this for commercial use, like in a physical therapy clinic, for instance, then you might consider something with a more powerful battery, or just make sure that it stays plugged in whenever it's not in use, so that you can get plenty of use of this throughout the day. The attachment heads just pop on and off. It's got this little bearing button thing that once you just align it right, it snaps off and on. So I love that. I've had trouble with other massage guns out there and getting that off and on. And they all attach super easy and come off super easy. So there's very good ease of use with all the attachment heads. One more con about this is the price. This did set me back $249 plus tax, of course. And there's guns out there that you can get for under $100. I, at this point, cannot say why I would spend more than $100 on one of these guns. I've gotten tremendous value out of the guns that are, $80, $90, $100, even a little over $100. My favorite gun that I do use consistently is about $120. It is quieter. It's a little bit bigger than this, about the same weight, and in my opinion, just as effective as this. Now, some people like the handle, and that might be the reason for this. The gun that I use is more like a typical gun shape, just one handle with a straight, barrel type design. So I like that about this, is you can get a lot of different leverage. Now, this might be a better option for somebody who's got smaller hands, a smaller individual, so that you can reach to your back better. And if you were to get the gun that I like that has more of a traditional gun shape, it's harder to get this angle right here on your back. But with this type of handle, then you can get a pretty nice angle on your back. So that might be a good reason to spend more on it. Oh, and I forgot to mention, it's got a little battery level indicator right here. Let's zoom in so you can see that it has to be on to display the battery. And it's running low, so you can, it's hard to see, but it's only one. Oh no, we got 4 or 5 lights on right here. So that's how you know how to tell if the battery's low or high. And it's got it on both sides. There's one little strip right here and another little strip right there. So there you have it. That's my honest review of the Theragun. If you're interested in purchasing it, or you want to browse other Theraguns out there, percussion guns, I call them all Theraguns because I think this might have been the first one, or the people who coined the term, but they're percussion massage guns. But you can go find a link for the Amazon link for this down in the description below. You can start browsing other Theraguns out there, other percussion guns, and see which one fits your situation the best. And then, like I said at the beginning of this video, we've got a playlist of other products that we've reviewed on this channel. Go check that out as well in case you're looking for pain relief. Thanks so much, friends, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.